Here we go. Wait, 80! 12. Watch twist.
On first down, here's Breida. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter.
First down, 49ers.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Check.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Here we go.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Tackle. Hey, alert. Mike's 59. I'm going to run. Hey, Team 6. Mike's 5'9".
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. Flushed out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And he's into the clear. The 30. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them, and they took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
From the 36, Garoppolo. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 45-yard line.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, If you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
They run with Breida. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Garoppolo, he's going to give this to Breida on the draw. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, it didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Hey, Charlie!
Snap comes at 1. Garoppolo got his target, Samuel. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
12, fellas, here we go. Check.
Now a give coming right is Breida. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, 33 yards, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Gold with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Mark 54. In your face.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. He's going to float this one deep right. It's caught inside the 25. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A big play there, Ryan to Jones. 54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Get that ball. He's crashing. Hey, free play.
Here's Ryan. This one caught by Ridley. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 10 more there and another first down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
They come out here in the eye.
Right there, 54 Mike. Come off the ball. Slam. 20. Recon, 132 fighter.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Man, I got you. Undercrunch. Got it. Motion backfield.
Again, it'll be Freeman. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons push further out in front. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive is going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Oh, they hate that. Wipes out the big play.
And I know this is the NFL, so they would probably fine you for this type of a penalty. But when I was in college, you used to have to do up-downs for the number of yards that you cost a team in a big play.
Here we go. Black 80! 59. Here we go. Check 15. Check 11. 1, Omaha.
This is Mostert. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Let's go, team.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Kenyon Barner deep for Atlanta. Taking it about the 16. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get to field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ryan in the offense with a first and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far.
Check. 21. Base. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Now Ryan. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
His guys take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go. 180. 21. Here we go. 59 Mike. Check. Hey. I-7. Mike, check. 59. Watch the backer. 2. Mike is 2. 59. I'm going to come back to you.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Come on, fellas.
So that'll back him up 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, first and 15.
21.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. This is Coleman with a grab. Calling a gain of 13 yards on the play, and it'll be second down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
This will be fielded at the 6. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though.
This is caught at the 20. Garoppolo able to find Goodwin for a big one. 58 yards. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Here we go. 21. Here we go.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
I got this. 11. Check, 59. Watch twist. Bravo. Twist. Mike, check. 59. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Garoppolo now. And it's caught. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
You got nothing. Check.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Wait. Hey, switch gears.
Garoppolo out wide here to Samuel. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys are back within a single score. Now Gold for the extra point. he's got it to make this a 21-17 game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
59, ready. 25. 56. Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Watch the block, motion, block. Kill, ready to go.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
He's at the mic. Man, I got you. Wait. Check 26, check 26. Jim. 22 jet bomber.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Freeman looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
From the shotgun, Ryan. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
The one with the dime look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
So with 4th down looming, Dan Quinn sends out his field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 34. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
Block. Block. Block.
You got tight. You got
11. 11. 11. 11.
They run again with Breida. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Wait, 80. 21. 21.
No. Check 30.
On third down, a run from Breida. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Here we go.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
Get wide. 36.
Now it's Breida. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
You got it. You got it.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Black 80.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 80.
Watch the boot.
21. 21.
Kill.
Here's Breida. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And it's 3rd down.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. This is Breida. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Here we go.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Kill.
Now a give to Breida. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Garoppolo going to go on fourth down. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready, blue 80. Check, watch 54, It's a party now. Check 13. 54, south. Check 9. General West. Get up.
Freeman again, a first down carry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On first down, Freeman. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Ready. Mike 5-4. Here we go, D. Here I come. Ready to go.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Call it no gain on the dump off, and it's third down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Gun.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Breida, he'll try the right side, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Here we go.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Here's Mostert trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
Stop your body. Whip.
13! 13! 12, fellas, here we go. 65, 65. Hey, let's go.
To throw is Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 35 yards, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Gold to add the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
Come on, QB, come on.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached, because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away as we just saw there.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
11!
Here's Ryan. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Here we go, here we go. 180! 12, fellas, here we go.
On the handoff, this is Breida. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeout.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Hey, alert! 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 12, fellas, here we go. Lock! Lock! Lock!
Back to throw, Garoppolo. He's going to float this one deep right. And this is caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin in the final minute. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. That last catch winds up costing him 3, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd and 13. Throwing now is Ryan. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Kwan Williams. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
Here we go, here we go. Black 80!
Hey, defense, black, go.
A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that fourth quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.